All right, so we are live according to Rumble and over on the YouTubes. So, even if you're out there watching, which says there's one person on Rumble and one person on YouTube. So, yeah, got two people out there on YouTube now. So, evening to you folks. Remember, we don't know who you are if you don't say something. So, if you're out there, be sure to say something. Let us know you're there. Can't always go by this participation thing. Hey, Chris from 740 out there on the YouTube side. And nobody in here on the panel besides me right now. So, oh, excuse me. I'll see how this goes tonight. Yeah, Ron 2A Matters just popped in out there on the YouTube side as well. So, even into you. I don't know if anybody's watching over on X or not. I tend not to get people watching this live over there. If anybody watches, it's usually in the replay. So, I don't know if anybody's over there watching on there or not. I can go over and check. No, nobody is yet. Well, it says one view, but that could very well just be me it's counting. So, I don't know how X counts it. And the little counter at the top doesn't work. So, I don't even know why they put that on there, X on there, because it doesn't work. So, why have it to where it's even showing up? I don't know. Why is my mouse acting up? Two Live Moo out there in the YouTube chat. And our attacking daughters. So, Ian and to both of y'all. Yeah. Good. Yeah, don't have to start yawning. And when you're on the roll, and now the show starts, I'm going to start. There is somebody out there on the YouTube side that does have a link, but, he doesn't join live streams anymore. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the title for this episode, but yeah, I don't know if you've seen the story, but Nashville police, after 2 years, have finally released the official report on the shooting at the Coventry school where the crazy lady, or I don't know, well, lady might be taking it a little too far. The crazy bitch went in and shot 6 people, killed them. Um, Despite evidence to that could be used to say otherwise, they say that she did it because she just wanted to be famous. They say that there was no political motivation, nothing to do with her being trans, thinking that she was a guy. None of that kind of stuff. It was all just to be famous, according to the Nashville police. Now, this is despite the fact that uh, they have also in the report where it says that Coventry wasn't her only possible target, that she also considered the middle school that she went to, but decided against that because it was a mostly black school. And she didn't want to be seen as a racist, and she supported Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. That sounds like a political motivation not to attack the other school. I could be wrong, but you know. Yeah, I know Nashville is controlled by Democrats, Artec. And apparently so is their police department. You know, if you remember last year, a judge in Nashville said that they can't release the actual journals that she wrote. But apparently she had been planning this for a long time. Long time. And if you look at what they did release, she said that she had, according to the police report, no ill will towards the school that she did attack, but did have ill will towards her middle and high schools, where she said she felt bullied and neglected and a bunch of other nonsense and betrayed by students and teachers. And that she had also suffered from a myriad of other mental disorders, not just thinking that she was a guy. And yes, yes, she was Artak. That's exactly what she was. But Vanessa, I, I mean, to say that it was that she did it only because she wanted to be famous, but that just I, I don't buy that. Oh, but they're also saying that she didn't have a manifesto. She's they have where she had maps of the school and everything. She wrote out why she was doing it in multiple sources, by the way. She didn't write it in just one place. So, since it wasn't written in just one place and she wrote it over the course of a series of journals, they said that wasn't a manifesto. Since when does a manifesto have to be a single volume? And also, according to the report, she had posted various things warning people on social media and everything. So, yeah, to say that she didn't have a manifesto is a outright lie. And what was leaked, what was it, a year ago or so? That that was just a small portion of it. And this was somebody who needed help and slipped through the cracks. And you get what happened. That, by the way, that was 2 years ago last weekend. March 27th would have been the 2 year anniversary of when it happened, which was exactly a week ago today. If my, or not today. That's today. No, a week ago. Wait, no, that was a. Damn, I'm looking at the wrong month. Give me a minute here. That was a week ago Thursday, Friday, or no, a week ago Thursday. Yeah, it would have been a week ago this past Thursday. Would help if I was looking at the right month when I was saying things, but yeah. Anyway, a little over 2 years ago is when it happened. So, and of course, you still got the left using this as a reason to implement gun control laws and stuff. You know, but when do they ever stop, right? Anyway, yeah, I do have an article, but I don't know if I want to read it. I mean, there's articles out there to go into more detail and everything than what I just did. But the good thing, according to that article, is that the police determined that neither her parents nor mental health professionals or gun retailers should face any criminal charges. What criminal charges would a gun retailer or mental health professional have even faced anyway? So that just sounds like an idiotic comment on the part of the newspaper right there. Yeah, yeah, the health professionals and the gun retailers don't don't face charges. And the way it's written, it's like they're shocked. What are they going to charge them with anyway, even if they wanted to? It's not against the law to sell somebody a firearm who isn't on a list saying they can't buy a firearm. She passed the freaking background checks. What do you? What do they want? Yeah, the Caltech was one of three firearms that she had on her when she went into the school. Try and see if it says in the article what ones were actually used, but she did have three of them. Yeah. Oh, according to the article, she had been planning something along these lines since 2017. So yeah, it had been a while since and it solidified into the actual planning stage in 2018. So She also had a map of the middle school in question. I'm still trying to see if it's lists exactly what firearms she had. And like, yeah, here we go. Says that she owned an AR-15, but not that necessarily that she had used it. And she had a Maverick 88, and the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 and 9mm, and also a Mossberg Shockwave in 12 gauge. And they're making a big deal because she used money that was left over from her student aid to buy the firearms. Guess who else has done that in the past, folks? Me. There's no law against it. The money you get back is what is left over after your student aid and your student loans pay your college tuition. You can use that money on whatever you want. But yeah. So apparently those are the guns she owned. But the article doesn't say exactly which ones were actually used. But I do believe, as Artek said, she used the Kel-Tec. She also has Smith & Wesson Shield in 9mm, which I believe also was on her person at the time. She had sold 2 of the guns, but doesn't say which 2. So, anyway, that's her history of firearms ownership, I guess. And again, all of them were bought legally from gun shops. So they can't use the whole, oh, she bought them at a gun show or anything. Patron of Dark Side there. Evening. And he says that he heard a rumor that she really hated midget tossing as well. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. Somebody crazy as that, they just might. And he says, not to change the subject, but his daughter just got her full ride scholarship to University of Michigan. Oh, congratulations, brother. That's cool. Don't let Jason Stewart know, though. Yeah, he's not a Michigan fan. Well, Chris isn't either, for that matter. So ignore Patriots comment, Chris. You didn't see that. Yeah. What's she going to school for, Patriot? Oh man, I am tired. What else is new? I'm always tired. Yeah, there you go with the damn yawning again. Oh, Chris says he only hates Michigan during the football season. Patriot says relax, she's not playing football. Hey, she could. She could be the kicker or something. I mean, Oh, cool. Going for dentistry. Now, when she gets her dental license, is she going to charge you, or are you going to have free dental care for life there, Patriot? You should tell her when she gets her license that yeah, all your dental care is free to pay you back for all the stuff you did for her when she was growing up. It's only fair, right? I mean, you took care of her, now it's her turn to take care of you. Isn't that how it works? Maybe not. He says she's smart. She'll be charging him, of course. That's not fair. God damn. This keeps up. We're cutting this short. Apparently, at some point, uh, the killer did have her guns taken from her briefly, but they were returned. It doesn't say why. Oh, they say it was because she bought a copy of the book, The Columbine Diaries, from Amazon, and her parents and therapists convinced her to surrender the guns, and then a couple weeks later, they were given back to her. So, yeah, of course, the left will say that's the reason why we need red flag laws. Oh no, she also had an automatic knife with a glass breaking tool that she was to use in the attack as well. Uh huh. One of the craziest things I saw was that the reason the judge ruled that her journals and stuff couldn't be released is because somehow the families of the victims have the copyright on them. You know, I'm not an expert on copyright law by any stretch of imagination, but I fail to see how. ABC Movie of the Week money, yeah. Well, today it would be Lifetime Movie of the Week. Barbecue's out there asking what he missed. Well, just basically talking about the report that the Nashville police released 2 years after the Covenant School killings happened in, where the crazy woman went in and killed nine, or not nine, six people, three 9-year olds and three staff. Ah, okay. Now, apparently, her parents gave the ownership of the document to the families, which is why the judge ruled that the writings can't be released. Got it. See, just read a little bit further and maybe you'll find these things out. Yeah. According to the report, the use of the word manifesto and the implication that there was a single document detailing the shooter's thoughts and motivations were erroneous. No, there were multiple, which comprised a much larger thing, which could still be construed as being a manifesto. Manifesto is just a document or series of documents that explain why somebody did what they did. There's nothing in the definition that stipulates that a manifesto has to be a single document. No, they didn't release everything, Artak. There's multiple different journals. They released whoever leaked all that. It was a small portion of it. But yeah, what did exist were series of notebooks, art composition books, and media files created by Hale, her last name, documenting her planning and preparation for the attack, the events in her life that motivated her to commit the attack, and her hopes regarding the outcome of the attack. Which construes a large manifesto of what happened. So to say that there was no manifesto in and of itself is not correct. Saying that there wasn't a single document that comprised the entirety of the manifesto, yes, you could say that. But to say that there was no manifesto in and of itself is inaccurate. Uh, and I love at the very beginning of the article, the editor of this felt the need to put in a note saying about how it's the paper's policy to refer to transgender people by their chosen names and with their preferred pronouns, and apologize because they weren't doing so because the police report didn't. Like, okay. Motivated by a desire for notoriety and a way to give their life meaning. Well, you failed if that were the second part was. Yeah. Notoriety, yes, got that. But you notice I have not used her name and I'm not going to. Because the hell with her. But yeah, that's about all I got to say on the topic. So let's see what else. What else is there? I don't know. There was something earlier, and that caught my eye earlier, but I don't remember what the hell it was now. Let me see if it's in my headlines. On my, let's see if I can look through headlines. Maybe something there will remind me. Damn it. Oh, I remember one thing. Uh, for those of you who may live in Texas, which I don't think anybody out there does, but right now, who's watching right now does. But apparently, there is a group of Muslims that are trying to start a Sharia compliant town in the Dallas area. That's going to go over well in Texas. For those of you who don't know, Sharia law is the really strict Islamic law that basically is not compatible whatsoever with the United States Constitution. And I would guess the Constitution of Texas as well. You know, that's the Islamic law that says women have to wear garbage bags. Somebody gets caught stealing, you cut their hands off. That kind of stuff. Somebody leaves Islam, you got to kill them. That all that good stuff. And they want to start a community in Texas that follows that law. Good luck with that. That's all I got to say. Just don't see any way that they're going to be able to pull that one off. says we're down to only 2 viewers on YouTube. Wow. What happened? That can't be right. Can it? No, it's not right. YouTube says something totally different. I don't know. Now it's saying 4 on YouTube. Who knows? Yeah, I just thought that was crazy when I saw that one. Oh, an Arizona prisoner serving 16 life sentences accused of killing 3 fellow inmates. Why am I not surprised by that? Fight erupts at Buffalo Wild Wings after Auburn loses to Florida. Sounds about right. James Carville running his mouth again. Compares those cooperating with Trump to Nazi collaborators. Oh. See that old broken record again. UK Women's Pool Championship match has 2 transgenders squaring off against each other in true clown show. Can't say I'm surprised. It's the UK.
Shut up, cat.
'Apparently there's a measles outbreak that's killed 3 people. Knew nothing about it. Texas. 16 dead in flooding and tornadoes as storms slash U.S. South and Midwest. That shit's still going on out that way. It's been going on for like a week now. Well, half a week anyway. I don't know. If anybody's still out there, say something. Yeah. But I done went through everything I had to talk about. So I'm just sitting here watching the timer tick, tick, tick. Just hit the 40-minute mark. Yay. Yeah. True professionalism here. But yeah, ain't got much to talk about. Not with just me here, anyway. So, might end up ending this one early. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to wrap this up.
That's short.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, because it's just me and I don't got nothing else to talk about.
Nobody else has shown up?
No.
Why?
I don't know why.
Did you piss people off?
Oh, I didn't. Jesus Christ. See, this is why I miss the fact that she's not working right now, folks, because she would have been in bed already and wouldn't have her with our little sticking her nose in. So.
Do you think I enjoy being home? No. There's stuff I could get done, but I can't because I can't do my arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's breaking around here. So. Yeah, dang, down to only 2 people watching too now. Yeah.
Something else must be going on then.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Maybe you need to switch nights.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've thought about it. Then I have to switch to a later time probably too. For those that didn't hear, she said maybe you have to switch nights. But yeah, I've thought about doing that. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna. So we'll catch y'all later. And yep, this will be a short episode. But have a good week, folks. Later.
Trump shadow. I thought you had more of a following.